Hi Aries, this is Donatella, Empress of Swords. Welcome to your October through November astrology reading. If this is your first time, thank you guys for joining my channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning. Please always remember to like, share, and subscribe. And especially if this is resonating with you, please make sure to comment and let me know how this is resonating for you. It's really important that I know that I'm making an impact for you guys, because it's more motivational to know that you're making a change in someone's life. And from the moment I see that you are someone that has been very strong, someone that has been very resilient, in fact, and you're gaining a lot of respect for that, especially in your surroundings. You don't want to be someone that is deceptive or mischievous, but you have been dealing with people like that. And there could have been a lover in the past that you had to deal with. But for the most part, on your mind, it's really about being happy and allowing other people to be happy too. It's like you hate it when you see people are like having their rights taken away and feeling miserable. And it's really important for you to express how happy you are. And it's important for other people to feel happy around you. And you're getting that sense, you're getting that vibe. And it really matters a lot to you right now, Aries. You're really about expressing yourself and allowing yourself to be expressed. In the near future, because of the distant, just because of the, okay, let's just say that in the distant past, there was a water sign that had affected you. They weren't allowing you to take your goals to a place where you wanted to go. You could have had a partner that was just not on the same path as you. Every time you wanted to move forward, there was just this person that kept stalling you. You had some goals and they just kept stalling you. And you realize that you were delusional to stay with them or stay around in that situation. However, as time is progressing, there are some snags that you're running into. And that could be because you're not able to vocalize certain things that you wanted to really say. There was some situations that you had gone through. And one of these people that could have heavily affected you was a transformation that you just recently have gone through. There's a big, huge change. Like maybe you're adding someone else into the family, or you're moving, or you're getting married, or something major. And it's because maybe somebody in your past, they could have been like a water sign. Somebody that was like very emotional, acting like they really cared about you. This person had some kind of financial issue, or they had like a Virgo or a problem with a Capricorn or a Taurus. And then another person who was a Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, it could be. But this could be like a whole nother person in your vicinity or even in your past. There's another person that just loves to be always by themselves. And by themselves, when I say by themselves, like really selfish. So you've been in a position where it's kind of uncomfortable for your nature, but you have, in my eyes, like according to what I see, there was no other better option than to choose the options that you had. And when things and energies were in and out, you were losing contracts here everywhere. You didn't know who could be stable, who's going to be okay with you or not. And now you're just like looking out, like who could I trust? What could I do? And you want to be independent, where you could just rely on yourself. Or maybe you're seeing someone else that they're not independent like you thought they were. Or maybe you're not the independent person that you were once before. Because now there may be something that started before that didn't work out, and you're kind of thankful that it didn't work out, because something even better is starting to work out later on. And this is about like maybe like 3 to 4 weeks, some kind of financial opportunity that had you feeling like you had anxiety. But after you had there's like a conversation that you have. It's possible that you have a conversation with a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. After you find out what has really happened, there seems like a less sense of betrayal going on. And you could have some issues with the Taurus or a Libra right now, but there is something that you want to explore. There is someone that you want to talk to, but you don't, I think you've been seeing them around, but you're not really talking to them. You're kind of in rest mode because you're trying to get yourself out of anxiety. There was a moment in time that you were like in lots and lots of anxiety. But if it's this person or not, there is a feminine energy that is very sensitive and very caring and very helpful. They're very considerate. You feel like they're very considerate. And at the same time, maybe in about like 4 weeks, there's going to be some kind of judgment. There's going to be some kind of change again. And you're thinking, wow, like what more changes do I have to go through? There was a transformation recently that happened, and there's going to be another one again. There's going to be a judgment. You can't celebrate anymore like you used to, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. But it's like this thing that has happened to you, this change that has changed for you, it restricts you from celebrating. And it could do with something like meeting its karma. Maybe you got in a relationship with someone and you're tied to them now. But whatever it is, it's like the outcome of a change of a karmatic difference in your life. You took a risk. You did something new. You did something different. You did something different that you never thought that you would do in a really long time. And it's just like all of a sudden it was just like, Aries, you were just a whole different person. You were doing different things. But there's an in and out energy that now is starting to happen back up. I feel like your fuel is coming back, but as it's coming back, it's very like in and out, because you don't feel like whatever happened to you was fair. And it's not successful when you stick around too long. So you don't like staying at different places too long. You feel like people have been kind of unfair to you, even after the whole transformation that you had went through. And you really feel like walking away from a lot of people. You really do. Aries, there could be a Sagittarius that will be approaching you. This person it could be a Sagittarius or a Leo or another Aries. They're about to approach you and conversate with you after you've been abandoning something. There's some kind of burden on both of your shoulders that you have in common with. And the options that you think that are available right now, they're really not the options that you're expecting them to be. And this person's about to come to you and explain to you about this. There's some kind of agreement. I don't know if you're about to accept a marriage or some kind of commitment or a new job, but they're linking you to something like that. It has to do with some kind of change, like a huge change. Like there's 4 elements over here. Maybe you had some kind of, I don't know if you have a memory of you like having an argument with a Gemini or somebody trying to be like more powerful than you, like trying to lift their arm and trying to be more powerful than you. Well, this contract, this understanding that you have between another Sagittarius, they're going to enlighten you. They're going to enlighten you. And it's going to start taking you out of anxiety. And then you're going to start having a little bit more understanding, and you're going to have good thoughts about someone in your past. Because a fire sign is going to come towards you. They're going to explain something that had happened that you haven't been able to explain. And you haven't been able to express anything. You've been kind of left out in the cold. So some information may come back around from another fire sign to you about your past. That is good news. That's not bad news. And it's very heartwarming for you. I don't know if you're going to want to visit a family member or visit an old ex or whatever it is, but it's something very nostalgic that makes you just really, really happy. So if that resonates with you, Aries, let me know. I know that your reading is really quick today, but for some reason when I do your readings, the energy is just really fast. I feel like you guys pick up information really, really fast, much faster than the other zodiacs, because I just whip right through it whenever I talk to you guys. That's pretty much what I see. You're very nostalgic about the good times. You're a very happy person yourself, generally, especially when you're by yourself. You're not dealing with a bunch of idiots. And you've had a lot of bad experiences as far as exes, and you're a very loyal person. I can see you like wanting to be a very good and happy, enthusiastic, hardworking person. However, there are some conflicting people surrounding you that don't have the same ideas as you, and there's some unfairness that's happening. So some kind of fairness needs to happen. Some kind of communication needs to come through, and it seems like another fire sign is going to come talk to you to explain to you what had happened. So if you've been looking for that information, if you've been waiting on something, if you've been waiting on some kind of assistance by someone, really check out that fire sign, if it is a fire sign, or somebody that's like super enthusiastic, or someone that's like really about their business. Someone is coming towards you and giving you some new information that will be very useful to you. Okay? All right, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll be back next November. If not, it'll be definitely December. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for all of your time. I love you all. Take care. See you soon.